Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Obaseki. Hello, my people. Hello, compliments of the season are very warm. I believe by now all countries have entered into the new year. So if you are just entering, oh, welcome into year 2021. Yes, Governor Gordon Obaseki, the executive governor of Edo State, is speaking and he said, tough times don't last, but tough people do. You know, Obaseki has been battling with a lot of court case after his election, which he won according to INEC, was announced. Lots of those who contested alongside with him congratulated him, some even saying that they were not going to contest the results. So seemingly said, talk is cheap, like the white man says. However, different parties have dragged Obaseki to court under one reason or the other. As we speak today, just a few days ago, just before the new year, court was adjourned because they said the judge, I beg your pardon, had malaria. A judge who had just presided over the court a previous day, where a court was adjourned to the very next day, was said that he had malaria. Court section was supposed to start by 12. However, it was moved to 2, and the message came. They all sent their get well soon message, and Governor Gordon Obaseki's lawyer was showing to everyone, even though the court was not in section, Obaseki's certificate, which is the bone of contention. Anyway, Obaseki is speaking because, on the 4th, the court is back in section unless something happened. We don't know. But for now, Obaseki is speaking. He has told Edo State that, he's not going to allow anything, affect him. His delivery of wonderful service to Edo State, especially in this new year, is going to concentrate, and is saying tough times don't last, but tough people do. So Governor Gordon Obaseki, the executive governor of Edo State, have made a mention why inaugurating and speaking in the new year, in the new section of what he's about to do in Edo State with regards to know and identify your community, those around you. He has said tough times don't last, but tough people do. Right from September 19, when we were declared the winner, there have been a lot of turbulences trying to distract and derail us from delivering excellent service to Edo's sons and daughters, whom we have pledged to serve in every way. As we speak, a lot is going on right now, which I know most of you are aware of. But we continue to pray and be hopeful that Edo State will continue to enjoy this new reign of supernatural and advancement moving forward in technology and turning Edo State into a hub, a place to be recognized and emulated by all. In the previous year, we've had a lot of issues with regards to the pandemic, economic meltdown, insecurity, elections, tribunals, to mention but a few. But I tell you, Edo State, we are a tough, resilient people who's got God on our side. We will continue and will deliver our services as we have promised. Edo State, it is your time to shine, is your time to get into the place. There comes upon a time when one breaks from the limit or the status quo, when one breaks from the equilibrium stage and begin to rise. Previously, up until now, and in the last few years, Edo State was just known as a civil environment where there is nothing really much happening. But we are an oil producing state. And as such, we are going back to that same capacity. We are therefore beginning comprehensive healthcare reform, which will include rebuilding the schools to train healthcare workers, manpowers, fully reestablish healthcare insurance scheme to provide a source of financial health security, increase in the number of the state healthcare workers, and our schools education is another watchword to ensure that the schools do well. Our children have the right to be educated in the best of environment. In aid to work with security on what is going on, we are launching a new section where you will recognize and know your neighbors, and you'll be able to identify them. So when strange things are happening around you, you can quickly alert the security systems systems operative, which can swing into action to prevent any form of damage. We are bringing in more technologies and innovation to ensure our youths are gainfully engaged. We are bringing in new advancement in technology to bring us up to speed to the rest of the world. Whether we like it or not, the world is moving fast and advancing. Edo State cannot be left behind. In Nigeria, we intend to be the leading state where others will see and emanate. Edo State is being transformed gradually with God on our side. I endure you, everyone, both home and in diaspora, to work together with this government. Unity, they say, is strength. Tough times, they don't last. They are there to strengthen us, but tough people do. Wow. That's the governor, the executive governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, speaking expressly with regards to what is currently on ground in the country. He said, you know what? Tough times, they don't last, but tough people really do last. And, he's enjoying and encouraging everybody to get on board, to work with his administration to ensure that Edo State begin to enjoy some of this wonderful, wonderful things that are already going on right now as we speak. Level of insecurity that has prevailed our country in the especially getting worse in the last few months, where we have seen increase in insecurity. I think any government that is making an effort, we should work with them. It's not just at the state level, but the state has a responsibility, because when we begin to push, we can actually push back the forces. If everybody comes on board rather than working in disunity and there is no plan, there is no strategy. A government must first of all come with a decisive plan and strategy. That's where it starts. If there is no plan, there is no vision, they cannot work. But when a government has got plan, has got vision and putting things in place, then we have started. So when everybody gets on board, we understand the plan, then the work has really, really commenced. Then we begin to work together. We begin to ensure that all the ideas and all the directives that have been given are being followed. Before you know it, we've advanced. Before you know it, we are there. And we are taking over, we are taking charge, and we are being responsible. Because as it stands, the federal government does not care about you. Look at every one of them in power. Be very candid with yourself. Who among them, which among them is sincerely honest to bring about change? So my people, God will really help us. But we'd like you to leave us a comment. Don't forget to please like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. A very warm big thank you to every one of you. God bless you. Bye for now.